Do you guys know about a topic that was discussed before but still go viral? Let's talk about it again in Coco Voice. I'm Selly. Today we will talk about LGBT. So I'm inviting my two friends. Please welcome Elisa and Arya. Hello guys.
Hello.
I think you guys should reintroduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Elisa.
Hi Elisa.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Arya.
Hi Arya.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
I am good.
And you?
I am okay. Kencana.
괜찮아. 괜찮아요. 괜찮아. 괜찮아.
Rencana. So glad to hear you are doing good. You're doing well, guys. Now in this podcast, we will explore the different perspective from people have both for pro and contra LGBT. So let's dive in.
Hi vlog, welcome to my guys. Shut down nga LDR lockdown relationships.
Before that, I will explain what is LGBT first. So, LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Lesbian refers to people who attracted for the other women who are gay, just like lesbian, but it's for men to men. And then bisexual refers to people who emotionally and romantically attracted to both of them, men and women. And the last is transgender. Transgender refers to people who change their original sex with surgery or something like that. And there is a brief history of LGBT. LGBT communities has existed since ancient times, even in Greek and Roman civilization. Back then, same-sex relationships were sometimes seen as a normal. However, as certain religions and cultural values spread, LGBT identities began to be viewed as a taboo. A major turning point came in 1969 with the Stonewall riots in the United States. And then the LGBT community stood up for their rights. Since then, the movement has continued to grow. Today, countries like the Netherlands, United States, Brazil, Spain, New Zealand, Argentina, and the others have recognized the LGBT rights. Still, many other nations continue to discriminate against them. Now, let's hear people different perspective about this one. Elisa, I will go with you first. Could you explain what the perspective, why the people agree with LGBT?
Sure, Sally. So the pro-LGBT perspective mainly focus on human rights. People who support LGBT believe that everyone has the right to love wherever they want without fear of discrimination. They argue that sexual orientation is a part of personal identity that can be cured or changed. From a legal standpoint, they believe that the state should protect the rights of individuals. including the right to marry and form a family regardless of sexual orientation. Someone said, there is a popular batik shop called Mirota Batik, now Hamzah Batik, and famous restaurant named the House of Remington.
Oh,
They are run by a transgender, served by gay or ladyboy crew. The people are not support nor reject the idea of being LGBT, they just simply accept their existence and let them live side by side calmly, as long as they don't mess.
okay. I understand. Oh, is that all? Or there is one more comment?
There is one more comment.
Oh, okay.
Here in Germany it's widely accepted, we're one of the most tolerant countries towards homosexuality. There is very little discrimination against gay people, which is against the law by the way. If it happens, it's usually by immigrants who are as liberal about it as we are. By for most of you, by any problems with it. We're very well informed about it is being taught at school as part of sex education, which is mandatory, as we know that homosexuality is not a good, and we know that homosexuals are no danger to gender.
Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you. Let's hear from the contra perspective. Arya, please tell us what is the contra perspective about LGBT?
Yeah, but from the perspective of those who are against LGBT, their viewpoint is much more conservative. They often rely on traditional or religious values, which view same-sex relationship as morally wrong or contrary to natural law. For example, in major religions like Islam, Christianity, Judaism, many believe that homosexuality is a sin or a deviation from the natural sexual norms.
A sin. Okay. And then, is that all? Or there is one more comment or news or something like that?
One more comment.
Okay, one more comment.
No one should have to worry about being accepted. We all have the right to live our lives as we see fit as long as we don't interfere with another person.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for the sharing, Elisa. Then I want to hear from the contra perspective. Arya, please tell us what are the contra perspective?
Yeah, but from the perspective of those who are against LGBT, their viewpoint is much more conservative. They often rely on traditional or religious values, which view same-sex relationship as morally wrong or contrary to natural law. For example, in major religions like Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, many believe that homosexuality is a sin or a deviation from the natural sexual norms.
Okay, yeah, a sin, right? Um, is that all? Or there is one more comment or articles or news?
Yeah, one more comment.
Okay.
I want to respect, but I realize that mistakes are still mistakes. because in my opinion, if I respect LGBT, that is detrimental. Real example, LGBT spread a lot of HIV.
Okay, wait. And then, like, what about the nations?
Destroys the nation generation, causes many disasters that the same as me sporting wrongdoing.
Okay, so there is a comment like that from the contrary perspective, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we will go to the as we've heard from Elisa and Arya, both sides have their own thoughts and perspective and ideas. But I wonder, I want to know, how does the world respond to LGBT? I mean, um, how does the global uh, protect or treat the LGBT community, especially from those who against them? As we heard from Elisa and Arya uh, about pro and contra perspective. Now I wonder about how the world give their response to this matter. I mean, how the global treated them. I mean the LGBT, especially from those who against them. Please, can you tell me?
The the government attempt to deny the right of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT
Hmm.
community in the country with the world Muslim population has now been taken to the global stage.
Oh, so it's been taken to global stage, and then there is one more.
Yes, last month many across the country celebrate Pride Month in Richard
Right one. Okay.
Richarding of the LGBT community and is growing acceptance in American society.
Okay, I understand. What about you, Elisa?
Yeah, someone said gay Indian hair.
India.
And
Okay.
the answer from my perspective is pretty bad. Among India's vast population of approximately billion people, only a very teeny very teeny minority that is urban, educated youth in the larger city like New Delhi, Mumbai or Kolkata have some degree of tolerance for homosexuality, and that largely because they grow up surrounded by Western influence through the internet and so on. Another very teeny minority are LGBT activists.
Okay. Okay then. I'm genuinely curious. What are some of the factors that might influence someone identify as LGBT? Could it be something like environmental or personal experience or something else? What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, someone said he had a friend back in the day. At first had salah. Someone said he had a friend back in the day. At first, he had a normal sexual orientation like any other man loving a woman. He was so deeply in love with this woman, but she didn't feel the same. Another meme kept coming around, and my friend became insanely jealous. From a heartbreak that was a
It's
painful,
heartbroken,
some
man.
time later, his sexual orientation changed. He started to like men. Maybe even until now, he has returned to being normal again.
Okay, I understand. So it becomes heartbroken. Yes. Okay, that's really insightful. Thank you for sharing the perspective to us. And there is any different ideas from you about the factors of the LGBT?
Childhood trauma, sexual harming, rejection of love, family, education and environment,
Hmm?
mediation, media.
Okay, I understand. So there is, there are many factors make someone they identify as a LGBT. So after hearing many different options, both pro and contra LGBT, we can conclude that LGBT is seen by as something normal and accepted as a freedom and a love. On the other hand, those who oppose LGBT view it as something wrong, as a violation of religious or cultural norms. Global treats LGBT differently. Some countries support and protect LGBT rights, while the others discriminate against, hate, and mistreat LGBT individuals. This phenomenon can be influenced by various factors such as trauma, environmental influences, curiosity, family backgrounds, social media, or emotional wounds from rejected love. In this podcast, we simply exploring the different perspective from the both sides. Yeah. This time, okay, after hearing many different opinions, both pro and contra LGBT, we can conclude that LGBT is seen by some as something normal and accepted, as a freedom and a love. On the other hand, those who oppose LGBT view it as a something wrong, as a violation of religious or cultural norms. Global treats LGBT differently. Some countries support and protect LGBT rights, while the others discriminate against them, hate, or mistreat LGBT individuals. This phenomenon can be influenced by various factors such as trauma, environmental influences, curiosity, family background, social media, or emotional wounds from rejected love. Heartbroken, guys. Yes.
At school, Aska shared a story with his teacher about his vacation abroad. He was really confused. Why there is three signs? I know only two, he thought to himself. He kept looking careful. There is weird signs for male, female, and another one. Male, female, and another one. And the symbols look different too. Later, while walking in the park, Aska also saw a flag he didn't know regardless. What flag is that? He wondered. He told all of this to his teacher, and the teacher quickly explained it. Aska, The flag and the sign you saw in the restroom above are symbol of LGBT. LGBT? What does that mean, teacher? Asked Akska. Their teacher replied, LGBT stand to for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. A lesbian is a woman who feels attracted to other women. A gay is a man who felt attracted to other men. Is bisexual is someone who is attracted to both men and women. A transgender is an individual whose gender identity is different from the one they were assigned at birth. In Islam, we are not allowed to be like that because it goes against the natural order created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as mentioned in Surah 10 verse 4. We also learn from the story of the people of Sodom and that of Prophet Lut, who were punished for their wrongdoing, is the mention in Surah Azora verse 195 until 166. There's a dangers that come from LGBT behaviors such as 1. The spread of deadly sexuality transmitted disease. 2. A decline in the population due to same-sex marriage, which prevents natural reproduction. Aska then asked, so what can we do to prevent this kind of behavior, teacher? The teacher explained the future. 1. Strengthen your connection with Allah. Always pray to be protected from any deviant behavior. 2. Guard your friendship. Choose a healthy and moral social circle. And 3. Avoid LGBT-related content on social media. We must be able to filter ourselves from cultures and influence that go against our values.
After hearing so many and different opinions, both pro and contra LGBT, we can conclude that LGBT is seen by some as something normal and accepted as a freedom and love. On the other hand, those who oppose LGBT view it as something wrong, as a violation of religious and cultural norms. Global treats LGBT differently. Some countries support and protect LGBT rights, while others discriminate against them, hate and mistreat LGBT individuals. This phenomenon can be influenced by various factors, such as trauma, environmental influence, curiosity, family background, social media, or emotional wounds from rejected love. Rejected love. It's heartbroken. It's so sad. Right, cameraman? It's so sad, right?
Yes.
To be rejected?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. In this podcast, we simply exploring the different perspective from those both sides, okay? So we don't stand for pro side or contra side. We explore the two different perspective, okay? Indeed, this topic definitely a sensitive one, but let's try to discuss with a calm and cold head. So, what do you think about LGBT issues? Do you have any thoughts or personal experience about this one? I would like to you give us comment. Okay, I think it's enough in this podcast. Thank you for joining us in this episode of the podcast. See you in the next podcast. Bye bye. See you guys.
Hello everyone! So this is our from Coco Voice. Okay, let me introduce ourselves. So I will go first. My name is Levina Azora as an editor and cameraman.
Hi, Levina.
Hello, my name is Putri Naila is a cameraman.
Hi, Putri.
My name is Arya, is a contra side.
Hi, Arya.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Elisa as a person.
Hi, Lisa. Okay, my name is Selly as a host in this podcast. Hi, me.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you for watch our podcast Coco Voice. So, don't forget. We want to know your thoughts, ideas, or opinions about
Yes.
LGBT.
Please comment below.
Please comment below.
Hey guys, so thank you.
Thank you. Bye. See you.
Merasakan apa yang kau rasakan. Tanpa ragu ku bilang kamu yang paling paham aku. Dua jadi satu, malah hati aku. Aku mau maju lebih cinta penuh.
Iki bro.
Sing kena, sing tenan ah.
Sorry.
Apa?
Aku pikir sing anu. Iku bro, sing. Sik.
Tenan.
Kewalik.
Oh ya wis berarti iki ae.
Kewalik sing diwajokno. Sing sing
Ndelok.
Terus siapa balen?
kewalik arek sorry, option. Sorry. Salah. Okay. After hearing many different options, as we heard from
The word.
kelas semangat. Oke, stop.
Gendeng berisi.
Sih, udah lah. Udah nggak bisa. Elisa nggak tahu.
Allah, kita sampai nih.
Berapa lagi?
Guys, asal kalian tahu ya, ini kita itu juga take day one. Terus habis itu kita mengulang di hari Rabu. Dan kita tuh kayak bener-bener H-1 sebelum pengumpulan itu kita baru take ulang. Dan kita ini malamnya baru mengedit. Dan ini udah di pukul 22.17. Dan ini menitnya udah pas 30 menit. Tapi lebih 6 detik, gak apa-apa lah ya. Semoga mem mendengarkan ini sampai akhir. Mem, semoga kita mendapatkan nilai yang bagus, mem. Dan tolong effortnya, kita sudah lelah, sudah capek. Terima kasih, mem.
So fancy. Like I'm doing this when I'm
different.
When I go to where?
People.
When I wear my
So the
back, this is the young this.
mainly focus
Oh shit, this is my auntie here. So she's so rich, she's so clever, and her, yeah. Like baby girl, you so beautiful right now. Yeah. Yeah.
sexual orientation is a part of a person's identity.
Hai guys, this is us. Kita udah jam 6 dan Putri sudah dijemput. Sekarang tugas Levi sama Elisa sama Selly mengantarkan Putri ke depan gang. Sana guys. Kita udah malam banget. Udah sholat isya ya. Udah isya guys. Kita mau pulang. Tapi nganterin dulu. Bye. Awas. Nah, udah. Bye bye Putri, hati-hati. Tante. Hati-hati.